Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's your favorite dynamic duo. I'm your girl, Talisha, and this is,
Courtney.
and we are Coffee and Jesus.
Yes, we are.
So, we are two friends once again. You guys already know the deal. Having healthy conversation through the lens of our faith. So, today we are going to get into talking about what's booming on social media now, everywhere. Red flags.
Because they're everywhere.
There's a flag on the play, everywhere. So we're just going to bring up some of the things that we have seen, we have experienced. Some of these things actually were just things that I have talked to people about. They brought it out as things that they viewed as red flags. And then, of course, we always want you all to engage with us and tell us what red flags you have experienced and or know of someone experiencing said red flags. Okay? Cool.
Yes.
So, what you got for us?
Well, the first one that I have is the insecure. As a female, speaking as a female, or a woman, because people don't like females, whatever. But speaking as a woman, a Christian woman, I've found that I've interacted with a number of insecure men, and thus they project their insecurities on me and have caused me to be insecure about things that I was not even thinking about. And now I done got insecurities because of you. And now that you're gone, I ain't got them no more. I'm a little less insecure about that because you're not here now. So, I think, the insecure is my number one. Actually, my number two.
That's a good one. Insecurities. And I like, as a red flag, how do these insecurities show up? Sometimes insecurities show up as in it's projecting. So when they say things like, oh, you're gonna wear that? If y'all are dating or just talking, no man has the right to be questioning what you're wearing. Anyway.
Oh, Heavenly Father, touch them right now, God.
Because that's it. That's projecting. Like, because then what? Now, what are you gonna? Now, what, female? I know what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? Why I can't wear this? Do I look fat? Well, I'm not saying you look fat. It's just a little. It's just a little none of your business. That's what it is. It's just a little, babe. So that's playing on whatever his insecurity is. He's trying you be insecure about yourself in some form or fashion. And that's not good because you should be with someone that is going to lift you up in all areas. Their love should literally lift you up. If their love is dragging you down, it's not love.
Yeah.
So, and if, sometimes something you may wear may not be, this is for, we're channeling now down the road. Like you're engaged, married. Because even engagement, you still are not attached to each other like that, no matter what people say. But when you're married, it's a little different because then your spouse, you representing them. And on top of that, like your spouse has maybe been with you long enough to know, like, that's not something you normally would wear. It's not like they would say it in a way that's like, this is not flattering on you. Like it doesn't make you look like you're not showing your shape. Like I like you to show your shape, but you're not showing whatever it is, that part on you that your man like to see. He's saying he can't see it. That's good. That's a good thing. Like he's saying, hey, I want you to change because I want you to, you're not giving me what you usually giving me, But if it's not in that manner, we don't want to hear it.
Yeah, even if like y'all in a relationship and y'all ain't made it to that part yet, there's a way to say like, What if my dress really was trash? You know, there's a way. There's a way to say certain things to people where you're saying it in love. I have this big thing about communicating in love, Talisha knows.
You should.
Communicating in love versus communicating in a way that as Talisha's already said, just kind of like brings you down. Yes. Like, I'm about to go change my clothes, but while I'm changing my clothes, I feel so insecure, so like in my head about
be changing your man.
Yeah.
Bump, change your man.
Like it's crazy. So yeah.
So
what's another one?
When you express your feelings, then not only do you express them, you express them in a healthy way. Like you express your feelings in a healthy way. But now you two are in an argument about their feelings. That's a red flag.
My God, today.
That's not even healthy. Like if you're expressing yourself in a healthy manner, like, hey, I feel that, I'm not getting a lot of attention lately. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention because maybe I'm overthinking it. Are you busy? Like, is it something that you're working on that's taking away from us interacting right now? That is a very healthy way. You brought the issue that you don't feel like you're getting attention. And then you brought up the issue that maybe you're overthinking it and that person may be busy. They may have a lot on their plate at the time. Maybe they have a lot on their minds, but you brought it to their attention and that's how you feel.
Yeah.
You too needy. Why you always need attention? If anybody throwing stuff out there like that at you, that's a red flag. And you never need to be with someone who takes your feelings and then tries to put them aside or tries to amplify that you're being too emotional. That's one thing I hate that people say about women is we're too emotional. Men are just as emotional. They just decide it differently. Instead of talking about it, they like to stomp around and have attitudes, sleep with other people, lie, spend up the money. That's the type of stuff they do. Over the being emotional. And I'm not even men. If you bring something to the attention of the person you're with and she too does the same thing, it goes both ways with these red flags. That's a red flag. Either way, if you bring it to her attention, hey, babe, I feel like we haven't been spending a lot of time together. What's going on with you? You bring it to her attention and she like get an attitude about it. That's not good. Anybody with you about how you feel, red flag.
Yeah, because that brings up another red flag of emotional unintelligence. Is that the right word? Like, you have to be intelligent enough to give people the space to say what they need to feel, and acknowledge their feelings. And then, okay, how can we deal with this? That's a simple way to communicate. I don't understand why people be so hard pressed about hopping in an attitude. As soon as you start saying something that feeling a little way about, immediately it's the little middle forehead piece there. It's just scrunching up. It's like you automatically know you might as well stop talking at that point because you're immediately shut out.
Yeah. As soon as you say I feel. Gotta be looking.
Yeah, or just read body language. Arm crossing. Leg crossing.
This is a defensive motion. This means you're closed off. Like the person is receiving what you're saying. It's funny that you mentioned that because I learned how to not do that when I'm talking to my husband. If I do my arms like this, I'm like, I'm putting my arms down because I don't want you to feel like I'm not receiving what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I have to do something like this. Just like
clench fist. Those are all body languages that they're not receiving it. And we don't have to. Especially when you are at a certain age.
Yes.
You're 35 years old. I need you to get it together.
Yeah.
It's too many grown babies around here.
Yeah.
Too many grown people hollering about they grown, living their life like they grown, but very juvenile when it comes down to simple things such as emotional intelligence. Like you said, this is how you feel. Okay. All right. Maybe I don't even understand what that means to you. But you know what? I care about you enough to then change my behavior.
That's it. That's care about you enough.
That's it.
First to even listen. And then change their behavior. Like, oh man, which leads me to another one. Gaslighting.
Oh, I hate it.
They hear what you got to say, and then definition, manipulating you. The manipulator gets you to question your own reality, memory, or perception. This is how I feel. This is my perception of what's going on. I'm telling you, but you get me you just toy with my emotions, toy with my mind. And now you got me thinking, I'm the one wrong. I'm the one in the way. I'm the one who is. And now, like, you've projected all that, you've twisted it and turned it and manipulated and dipped it and all the things.
Dipped it.
You got me in a pickle within myself. And now you can walk away, scotch free. Everything's good. Everything you do is perfect. I'm the one that needs to change. I'm the one that needs to start thinking about you differently. You suck.
I hate it. Gaslighting makes my neck itch. Like, soon as I hear it, I'm like, you're gaslighting. I like it. Now, I'm going to have to say this because this is a real moment. I've experienced gaslighting and I had to bring it to the attention of the person. I was like, hey, you're gaslighting me and you're going to stop gaslighting me, because I had to realize that's what was going on, because it was simple. Like, I brought up, this is how I feel. I would like for you to stop doing this because it hurts my feelings. Then the person, it's not that serious. You're looking at it wrong. It's not that I didn't think it was that big of a deal. You're overthinking it. I guarantee you, all of us have experienced that with a friend, with a partner, with a parent. Anybody, it's gaslighting.
Very much so.
That literally is one of the scenarios I guarantee all of us have experienced at one time. Hey, you're doing this and I want you to stop because it hurts my feelings. And then they hit you with the whammy. You're overthinking it. It's not serious. Yeah. It's not that serious. I didn't think it was that serious.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you what you thought. I told you how I felt.
Exactly.
And the thing is, though, like, sometimes things that we feel are because of maybe the space we're in at that time. Like, maybe you have just gotten out of a situation where you are, that still bothers you.
Yeah.
That person gets past where that bothers them. It is not your job to tell them to get over it. So it's not your job to do that. Let God heal them from that, so then they can get over it. Which gives me my next thing. When people tell you to get over it, that's a red flag.
It is.
Like, or they instead of saying get over it, the other way they say it is, why you keep bringing that up? Well, maybe because your behavior hasn't changed. I wouldn't bring it up if you weren't still doing it.
Exactly.
1 + 1 = 2.
Right.
Like, it's really not that hard. And that's a red flag. Someone who tells you either to get over something or why do you keep bringing something up? If you can't get over things until the behavior changes. If the same behavior, why would you get over it? or they don't, how do I say it? Like, it's not necessarily they change the behavior. Maybe they just maneuvered to look like they've changed the behavior, but you see it coming up in other ways. You're like, that's, for instance, like, maybe this was their line. They lie about stuff. Stupid stuff at that. Instead of them changing the behavior of lying, they then will just become manipulative. Like, they tell you part of the truth, but not the whole truth. So then they around and say, I'm not lying. A lie is a lie. If you don't tell the full truth, then it's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. It reminds me of something else. Someone who does not like accountability. If I am in a relationship with you and I see that you don't necessarily respect authority, that you don't have, anyone in your life who you have submitted yourself to, let alone God. Okay. That's first of all, you ain't submitted yourself to God. Walk away. But if you have an issue submitting yourself to another person for the sake of accountability in your life, that's a red flag for me.
That is a red flag. That's a good one.
Because that type of person, of whom I've dated before, can hold you accountable on anything. They will hold your feet to the fire. But the moment you bring up anything about them, well, what about what you were trying to do a couple of months ago? You remember that? Like, what's going on with that? Well, don't worry about what's going on with that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you because you have this going on here, and we just need to get you going with this, and the third. No. This is a two-way street here. Okay,
Nice.
If you're gonna hold me accountable, we're gonna flip it back to you too. Okay, No, I don't. I don't like it.
And I like how you said that, because it's actually like the same thing you're saying, but kind of the reverse of it. Meaning, like, instead of like when you bring it to them, like, hey, what's going on with that? Then they hit you with, well, you did this. Tit for tat is a red flag. It is childish behavior, and you do not need to do it. Just because I brought up what you've done, don't bring up what I've done, because clearly it was not something that bothered you. Because if it's something, and I always say, if it bothers you, you should say something when it bothers you. Don't bring it up just because I brought up something about you, because then now you're deflecting.
Yes.
And we're not doing that.
Emotionally unintelligent.
We're deflecting. Like, we're not being like, well, bing bong. No, we're not doing that.
No.
But this ain't no reverse.
This not keeping score. We're not keeping score in relationships.
That's not good.
The word says that love keeps no record of wrong. We're not worried about your record. What's your record? We don't care.
Faults too.
Say it again.
And because of multitude of faults too.
That's it. So if you caught up to be wrong today, okay, I'm sure I'm gonna do something. Okay.
Life.
I'm special. I'm gonna do something. Okay, probably tomorrow. So, yeah.
I don't like that tit for tat stuff. I just think it's very juvenile.
Very.
It's because it's like, why all of a sudden you remember what I did 2 months ago? Because, like you said, what are you keeping score? Weirdo.
Oh man, I know one for me. Say that again.
We done did like just that fast.
Well, listen, they just popping off. But one that kind of reigns true for me is someone who is not necessarily interested. This one you gotta really be paying attention.
Yeah.
Because and I'm speaking this as a female, so and on this part, guys, y'all tell me whether or not we right or not. I'm right or not. But like as a female, woman, girl, okay, girl, child, whatever you want to call me, I noticed that if a guy is not like doing most of the chasing in a sense, like if he's not calling in the same amount that you're calling, or like if he's not asking you out on dates and you're always calling him to hang out, or you're always checking on him, or you're always stopping by his house or something like that, he may not be that interested. Yeah. But the crazy thing about it, why it's a red flag, is because they keep you around anyway. They keep you there anyway. They know they're not interested. They know they're like in their head, they're just really not like, I ain't really feeling like that. But because you just, keep being around, I mean, since you're here.
Yeah. I think females do that too, because you're like lonely. You're lonely. You're getting attention from someone. And so you just keep just doing it. But that's, like you said, that's a red flag. If they're not giving equal attention to you and attentiveness to you that you're giving to them, and preferably men should be doing more.
That's the thing. That was my point of it. Men should be doing more.
Be doing more. If they're not, I don't know about that.
Yeah. And people might get upset about that, but that's the truth.
I mean, let's okay. Let's talk about the Bible. I mean, Ruth did her part. She did her part. She was in there. She was down there on them feet doing what she had to do. And he put that blanket, swoop that, and they was in there. They was good.
Girl, you about to make me holler. I can't.
That was good. But the thing is, though, like, if the man is not covering, once again, the Bible makes it very clear that the man is supposed to do the covering anyways. But if he didn't cover her, then she would have to dip on up out of there. So that's the same way I feel like men should be today. Like, you have to do the covering, meaning you should be doing the bigger portion in the relationship in order to do the pursuing, because you're the head. When does the head not do the most work? The brains in the head, y'all don't be thinking. Just be I could flying by the seat of your pants.
Oh, y'all come get her. Oh my God.
Please come get me. Pray for me. But
my goodness.
I totally agree with you. Like, if the man is not on equal attentiveness and more, then I don't know what this vibe has come from lately, that men be like, I'm the king. I'm the prize.
They really think they're the prize. I don't really be trying to understand that.
The Bible doesn't say that. So we're talking to Christians now. Shout out to everybody who's listening to us once again. That is not, maybe you're on the fence. We're praying for you to come all the way over.
We love you.
We do. And so the thing is, though, the Bible still makes it clear, though, that, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. So the thing is, though, the Bible says nothing about men being the favor. If the woman is the favorite, therefore she is the prize. She is the gift. God gave Adam Eve. He gave him. That's a gift. Like, you're not the gift, babes. It's okay. You have your part to play. You do. You truly have your part to play. And it's a big one. It's a big part. It's a big, big, big part. Because y'all like to be big. It's a big part.
Mm-hmm.
Big. Leading. But you can't lead when you're too busy thinking you're the prize. That's a red flag in itself. Men who walk around talking about, I'm the prize, I'm the king. Babes, you can't be the king of a castle if you don't have a castle to be king of. Y'all are here just full of, you in your own head.
Mm-hmm.
The person you are appealing to
is yourself. Mm-hmm.
Lunatics.
That's it. And the king serves. If you ain't serving nobody,
literally,
you ain't concerned with nobody other than yourself.
That's literally his job, is to serve the entire kingdom. Some of you all can't make decisions. How are you going to serve the kingdom? Can't make a decision to save your life. That is a red flag as well. Indecisiveness in a man.
Yes.
Because the Bible, this is going back, you're supposed to be the head. You're supposed to lead. The woman's supposed to follow. The children are supposed to follow. We can't follow you because you're all over the place. Just chaotic in the brain. We're not doing it.
We're not gonna. That's good.
You know, we're tired of being the strong, independent females. We're tired of being strong. We want you all to be strong. Since you want to holler about being the king, we want you to be the king because we want to sit there and look pretty. I'm here looking pretty and I'm praying. I'm fasting and praying to get us through. But like literally, you in your house and you fasting and praying, and your husband is backfiring. It's backfiring because he ain't doing his part. Like, or where my prayers going, they're not going nowhere past this roof.
Literally.
So if you're dating someone and he's indecisive and he always trying to make you make the decisions, babes, get your mascara, get your eyelashes, pack up your makeup, throw it in the car, and hightail it up out of there.
Girl, this is pure comedy today. Like, I love it. Oh man, the last one on my list, because we gotta go.
Gotta get up out of here.
Is a narcissist. A narcissist. You're a narcissist. Okay. A person with excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Everything they do is about themselves.
Womp, womp, womp.
And we hate to see it.
Hate it.
I've dated maybe two of them.
They're everywhere.
But one for sure.
Just,
dear God, every little move you make is about how it can please you. You're not concerned about anybody else but you. And that is why you should not be in a relationship at all. Love is about being self-sacrificing. We've said it before. We'll say it again. And we're going to keep saying it. Love is about being selfless. And if you are self-centered, super selfish, please get out of a relationship. Let that person go. Stop holding them hostage.
Yeah.
Because in today's time, women just gonna stay there and put up with it because, you know, there's a shortage of good men.
Women are coming to the place that they're like, you know, because, you know, statistically proven, because men love to throw this in our face, statistically proven, women are more likely to get divorced than men are. Well, babes, you gave me the bullet to put in the gun. I just pulled the trigger. Boom.
Because we're sick of it.
So, and the whole thing about that is, now, look, hear me out. I know this may be crazy. Why would somebody leave their happy home, especially a woman? Why would she leave her happy home where she is getting the love that she needs, the attention that she needs, the care that she needs, whatever it is that she needs? Why would she leave it? That makes no sense. That's actually quite stupid. I've never heard of a woman saying, I'm divorcing my husband because he's giving me everything I need. You hear of men doing that. She's getting old.
Oh,
because that, like, anatomy works. I guess they forgot that part. But anyway, but women will stay with men who are terrible.
Yes.
So why would she leave if she had the man that she wanted? That doesn't make sense. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. Y'all love to bring up facts, but then don't think about what you're bringing up.
Yeah.
So, and that's what narcissists do. They love to bring up stuff. But why would you want not to be with me? Because I have it all together. Why you gonna leave me? Yeah.
1000%.
You're not gonna find somebody better than me. I hope I find no one else like you, please.
Girl, God has literally said that to me. And when
Yeah,
he said it, I was like, I laughed it off. But I was, why? You know, while you laughing, you hear what they just said.
yeah.
And you just like, that laugh just is like, no.
It's mind control. And I want the saints, especially men and women alike, but I want y'all to really tap into the word of God and what God has for you, because he didn't make you with lacking anything. You don't need anybody else.
Everything you need is in
now
him.
He has given us the joy of being able to marry someone, to have that physical connection. He gave that to us. It is such a blessing. But at the end of the day, do not sacrifice your peace, your joy, your happiness, your relationship with God to be chasing after somebody who's full of themselves, but are coming in the cloak of, I'm the preacher, I'm the music director, I'm the MD, I'm over the usher board, whatever it is he got in his mind and he doing.
I'm the entrepreneur.
Yeah. That's the new thing. Everybody an entrepreneur now, but it has zero business with zero clientele.
Yeah.
Funny. But yeah, and narcissism comes literally, that is not a quality given to us by God at all.
No.
Love, because the Bible says men will become lovers of themselves. And he speaks against that. So if you're a lover of themselves, you can't love yourself and be dedicated to God. It doesn't work like that. There's no room for you and God. So, and I don't care what they come in. Like I said, they are cloaked in all this righteousness and all this other stuff, that's self-righteousness, and we don't like it.
Girl, you really making me do my stank church face, and that's reserved for in the house of the Lord. Oh,
He will meet us where we are. So, honestly, I really feel like we need to do a part 2 of this.
Facts.
It's like a whole long list of these things that we want you up, because I didn't even get into love bombing. But yeah, so I think we should do a part 2 of this red flag situation, because we want y'all to come out. We want you all, once again, I'm gonna keep echoing it through every episode. We want you all to be better for yourselves, for people around you. We want you to come out of it, come out of this mess. Like Vincent Bohannon said, come out.
Woo, I'm giving all the church illustrations today. I can't. Okay. Oh, but, man.
We want you to find love. We want love to find you. Yeah, and you're deserving of it. We're all deserving of love. We're all deserving of being with someone who is truly there for us.
Yeah.
We're all deserving of being with someone who's going to be our friend. We're all deserving of that. And I don't care what they have told you, what they have made you believe. It's all a lie from the pits of hell. That's what the devil comes to do. He wants you to be confused. And we don't want that for you. All right, Saints. I think we're going to do I'm convinced.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, you know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are on Apple. We are on Spotify. We're on Google. And we are on Instagram at Coffee and Jesus Pod. So if you're not following us, if you're not subscribed, if you're not commenting, if you're not liking, we need you to go do all of this things. Now. We really appreciate it. Interact with us. We love you all. We want to hear from you all.
Yeah.
Nothing? We good?
I'm good.
All right. So we'll catch you later. We're going to do a part 2 of this. So keep up with us. Have a great rest of your evening. Love you all.